Hi guys, welcome back to Best Friends Who
Pump each other.
What the
Make love to each other.
That's disgusting.
Make
Never
love
say
to
that
one
ever
another.
again. Guys, hello, welcome back to the podcast. But can we just say, the other day our manager accidentally looked up Best Friends Who Fuck on Google, and because we haven't really done any PR or anything special for this podcast, it really truly does come up with
Friends who fuck, yeah,
Yeah.
man. So if you, please don't Google it, man. Like, I didn't even think about. We didn't even think about it when we made the title. We thought, oh, that's a funny one. We Googled it. Yeah, well, it doesn't lie. Do you know what I mean? Just don't click on the images. And
apparently there's pages and pages. So
oh, I wonder why. You type in "best friends who fuck" on internet.
have you ever typed that in?
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
Huh?
Remember, I showed you. I said, "Oh God, we probably shouldn't have named it this." And I
Oh
clicked on the images.
no! I mean, like back in the, because it's clearly a very popular search.
No, I don't ever like. If I ever watched porn, I wouldn't go on Google and type in the title of porn in the Google search. You go onto the main hub.
Yeah,
and
and
then
what
look
would
at
you type in?
I don't. I just see what's trending right now.
Oh right.
Just see what's trending.
You don't type in like big old titties.
Nah. Well, would that offend you though?
Maybe, yeah.
Big old titties and big old bum. See, like opposite to you. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, thanks.
Anyway, I've had the shittest morning. I've had the worst morning known to man. Do you know, it was one of those days where, I thought, I'm going to have a nice cereal. Just a nice way to start my day. Put 3 Weetabix in the bowl, because that's what I have. Put a bit of milk in.
Health King.
Where's the rest of the milk? Look in the cup. Oh, it's all gone. I look at the bowl. Maybe a couple of teaspoons of milk dropped in there. So I was like, I am fucked. I've got 3 Weetabix that absorb milk. I've got no more milk in the bowl. So I ended up mashing them all together. So I've had like this slush of just
That's tough.
tough Weetabix and like soggy Weetabix
No,
and
that's
put
actually
sugar all
rough.
over it. It made
But
me feel sick.
Why? I have coconut milk.
You don't actually have enough. You didn't have enough.
Yes, I did.
No, you
I've had
didn't.
my breakfast today.
Yeah, and you
You
usually
could have
milk.
added some. No, that's how much you hate
No,
milk
I'm
alternatives.
not having coconut milk.
You'd rather have dry, fucking crusty Weetabix. You could have had some soft, a bit of honey on there. No,
Honey?
like a huge amount of sugar on there.
Yeah, damn right. I'm not trying to be healthy. Who said I was trying to be healthy? Have you seen me? I ain't been healthy for nobody. I'm getting my winter fluffing.
It's spring now, mate.
It's
Well,
not spring.
coming
It's
to
not spring yet.
Yeah, it is.
It's not spring
1st
yet.
of March, my birthday.
Well-
First day of spring.
What date is it then? Huh?
Yeah, it's February.
So it's not. It's not. So I've
Yeah.
still got a couple of
Okay,
weeks.
well, the next time you start crying in the mirror saying you hate yourself,
All right.
I'll
that's
go
rich.
back to this moment.
Oh, all right.
Did I offend you there?
He did actually.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. That's not being very nice to your king.
Ew! I thought we weren't doing that anymore. You get so pissed off when I call you my king, or I'm your queen.
Oh, don't.
I would actually feel sick if you ever wrote that in like a card, like in a Valentine's card. Although you never really call me anything nice.
Chungus.
Yeah.
Big Chungus.
This is why I hate myself, because James calls me fucking Big Chungus. Do you know how fucked
What
that
did I
is?
call you the other day?
Thick mama. And it actually brought a tear to my eye, guys. We had an argument the other day because James calls me thick mama. I'm getting dressed. No, first off, I put on a dress that I got from Urban. And I was like, oh, James, do you like this? He goes, ugh. What did you say I look like? A caveman?
Yeah, you look like the Flintstones, bruv. You look like you just started.
And a Roblox character.
Yeah, you did. I'm not
And
gonna lie to you.
then after I take that off, to top it all off, you go, oh, thick mama. And I start crying because I'm like, that was just the cherry on the cake.
Yeah, well, my bad.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
you should be sorry.
I am sorry. That's what I said. I'm sorry.
I don't believe you. Because what did you say yesterday? We were playing Mario Kart. I eat 2 Royce cakes and an apple. You go, God, how much are you eating?
No, that's taken out of context. I'm not a mean guy. It was because every time, if you play Mario Kart, you realise that every time you complete the map, it goes next round. Every time it's next round, Isabel jumps up and runs to the snack cupboard, grabs the snack, comes back.
Well, yeah, because I'm quickly grabbing
It happened
something.
4 times.
Yeah, but I can
in
only
10
eat.
minutes.
Yeah, because there are little things each time. Because I can't have a whole meal, can I? Because every time you don't give me a break, you're like, next round, next round.
Got to keep the flow in, man. I've got to get number one.
Whereas I didn't have any snacks after dinner, but you did.
No, I didn't.
So you were nice and full. You had those fucking McCoy Flaming Grill steak crisps.
One pack. Have you seen? I'm a 6'4" absolute beast of a man.
And I'm a 5'6" thick mama who needs snacks
Damn
after
right.
dinner.
Fist bump me on that one, huh?
Oh.
So what are we talking about today then?
So today, guys, we're going to be talking about all things conspiracy theories and the weirdest, funniest things we did in lockdown, because we've got a lot of them, and so do you guys, because we asked you guys on Instagram what's the weirdest things you've done. And I had a little quick scroll. I didn't want to ruin it for me because, you know, I want my first reaction to be on here, but they did make me chuckle, and I feel a lot better about myself because I had some weird moments in lockdown, such as being a spiritual girly manifestation, but we'll get all into that later because we're going to start off with conspiracy theories, because one of you actually commented on YouTube and said that you would love to hear us talk about some, and there's loads at the moment. It's just like my whole TikTok For You page is just fucking people saying Adele and Sam Smith are the same person.
Here's one for you.
What?
Do you reckon conspiracy theories is a conspiracy theory in itself? The fact that are conspiracy theories even real? Like the term. Maybe it's the government saying that to like dumb our brains down or think about things that aren't actually really, that's not going on in the world, instead of thinking what is, you know?
What, you think the government have hired people to do these?
Maybe not hired, but you never know. It could have just been like this rumour that got spread around and now people were being like talking about conspiracy theories rather than what's going on around them.
That sounds like a Black Mirror episode.
I'm just saying.
Well, I've got a good one that I want to tell you.
Go on.
That I saw on... Basically, there's this guy on TikTok and his whole For You page, his whole account is conspiracy theories. And I saw this one, which I think you would like, because basically, James's crush is Anne Hathaway, isn't it?
Oh
Your
my
childhood
God.
crush.
Don't ruin her for me, man. Don't ruin her for me. That's not fair. I don't ruin Harry Styles for you. Yes, Harry Styles is bold, and that's not a conspiracy theory. That's true.
It's not!
It is.
How can he be shaking around on stage like that and it be a toupee?
How much money do you reckon this guy's got, yeah?
No,
He's probably he's got the best glue on the market and stuck it to his skull.
Well, Anne Hathaway. What do you think I'm going to tell you?
I don't know. She drinks kids' blood.
No. So basically, people think that she's a reincarnation of Shakespeare's wife, and people actually believe that her husband... No, but I actually believe it. This isn't a conspiracy. This is actually true. Basically...
Well, no, it is a conspiracy theory.
Not.
It's not
real.
true.
It's real. No, so she is a reincarnation of Shakespeare's wife, right? But her husband at the time looks exactly like Shakespeare. So they think that both her and her husband are reincarnations of them in the past. And if you look at photos of Shakespeare compared to her husband now, identical. And also, guess what Shakespeare's wife's name was?
Anne
Hathaway. And she's called Anne Hathaway. And they look identical. So people, right, they believe... You're looking at me like I'm fucking insane.
I think this is so dead.
No, Anne Hathaway...
It's like the worst conspiracy theory I've ever had in
No,
my life.
when I heard this, I was like, right, you need to watch the video because I'm not very good at storytelling.
No, you're shit.
Especially under this pressure, right? With you staring at me thinking I look like an idiot.
Fine, I'll look at the floor.
No, okay. So they look identical, right? But here's this. So she has the same name, right? You can't tell me that's not a coinkydink.
That's a big coinkydink.
So now Anne Hathaway in this time, she was born on their 400th year wedding anniversary.
On the date?
Yes, on the date.
You've got me now.
So that's pretty crazy, and people believe that they've come back. They wanted to be reincarnated because they wanted to experience fame in this day and age, because obviously the woman in that time, she couldn't do much, so they wanted to come back so she could be like an actress and have like proper fame.
But who is Anne Hathaway's husband?
I don't know. Some like
exactly.
No, he's famous. I just don't know who he is. Shall I look it up?
Go on then, because I'm thinking if you're Shakespeare and you come back as a nobody.
No, they both came back for fame.
I don't know who this geezer is, mate.
And
clearly not that famous. It's like me saying I'm fucking famous. Nobody knows who I am. Do you know what I mean? But Anne Hathaway is Leng, and
Adam Schulman. That Donny looks like Shakespeare. You can't deny it. It's actually fucking scary.
For the audio listeners, just imagine Shakespeare, yeah? but a gentrified version. Bro, he doesn't look like Shakespeare.
Oh my
You
god!
are
Look at
blind
the
as a
comparison.
fucking
Look at
bat.
the fucking comparisons. He does. He actually does.
You are dumb. I'm sorry. This is actually shit.
What?
You do realise that there is no actual pictures of what William Shakespeare used
No,
to
there's
look like.
paintings.
Paintings, yes.
Yes.
It's
And
quite-
he looks exactly like the painting.
painters aren't that good back in the day.
Oh, allow it. Allow it. You agreed that her being born 400 years on their wedding anniversary,
that's the.
and her name is Anne Hathaway. You're telling me?
His name's not William Shakespeare, though, is it? Because I would be a bit more freaked out if it was.
No, obviously.
What's his name?
No,
Adam
no,
who?
because he's too famous.
Shulman.
No, he's too famous. If another William Shakespeare arrived, they'll be like, okay, that's William. He had to be low key.
Well, do you know what? That hasn't shocked me as much because I've heard that celebrities drink baby's blood, and I thought you were going to say that was true.
Oh, well, it is true that they do actually. They eat Korean babies' foreskins. Sandra Bullock, you know that actor?
Actress, yeah.
Actress?
Yeah.
She has admitted to eating that, and apparently it makes you stay young. So, don't know if that's a conspiracy. I don't know if that's just facts.
Then we would call that a conspiracy theory if you're unsure. Absolute dickhead. I don't know if that's facts or if that's a conspiracy, so I don't know what you would call that. A conspiracy. Move on to the next one.
Okay. Well, you know more about this one.
Oh yeah, so this one is how Drake apparently was put the hit on XXX Tentacion's murder. I looked it up this morning. It was fake.
It's fake. Is it actually?
Well, it's not
Wait,
fake.
no, because I've seen
No,
loads of TikTok
hold on.
videos
It's not
on
fake. It's not fake. But he's not being. He's not. He doesn't need to give any evidence. The judges ruled him out. He's just not.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I think he's a part of it because I've been watching some videos on it,
Mm-hmm.
and he's got like lyrics in his songs which indicate that he like wanted to kill him.
Go on, spit some bars of Drake's.
Well, I
that you
don't
know.
remember them.
I want you to Google the lyrics from Drake,
Okay.
and I want you to read them out, and I want you to rap them out like Drake.
Okay.
So give me your best Canadian accent. Give me your best Canadian accent.
How do Canadians talk? Do they talk like this?
No, that's Southern. More up north.
Hi,
A
I'm
boot, a boot.
Canadian. About.
A boot.
A boot.
Yeah.
A boot.
A boot.
A boot. Why would
Yeah,
they
like
talk
one
like
a boot.
that? What?
Yeah,
Is that
getting
how
there.
Canadians sound?
That's actually not too bad.
Really?
I don't know. I'm not
Oh.
Canadian. Go on, rap it out.
Damn, maybe I should do a 20. Maybe I should break the 20, do a 10. Maybe I
Yeah.
should break that 10,
Yeah.
do a 5.
Yeah.
Then if it gets
Okay.
live, do a
Woo.
5 again.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Oh.
See,
So
it makes no sense.
let me debunk it for you. All right. So you know XXX Tentacion is XXX. Yeah. So maybe I should do a 20. Maybe you should break that 20 into a 10. The Roman numerals for 10 is X.
Oh.
Yeah. And that's, maybe I should break that 10, do a 5. If that goes live, do a 5 again. So he breaks it down into 2 10s,
Uh-huh.
breaks one of them into 2 5s, which is another 10.
This is too much mathematics for a set 5 gal.
Set 5.
Yeah. No, but I did go
Couldn't
up.
be me.
I did go up to
Couldn't
set
be
4.
me. I was in set
And
2.
I did
so-
pass eventually. But that's too much for me. My brain's like, what does that mean? It's like playing Monopoly. Don't understand.
Well, I'm just telling you now, it could have happened, but I also just don't think Drake would do it. Like, he's got so much to
No,
lose.
but they
man.
had so much beef apparently because Drake thought that XXX would like steal lyrics and all of this. I've seen a lot of videos.
Bro, I wouldn't kill someone over
And they were
stealing
like-
some lyrics. People steal my TikToks, bro. I'm not going to fucking shank them up.
But in like interviews and stuff like that, they would like proper like, be beefing.
Beefing.
Yeah, but he has so much money. For example, Tory Lanez shot fucking Megan Thee Stallion in the foot, right?
Yeah.
And
Why?
he got charged for that. I think he's been put in prison. I'm not too
12
sure.
years or something like that.
12 years.
12 years. Google it, man.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, this is.
See, that's the thing. Rappers do weird things because they have so much money and they feel untouchable. Like, why would he just shoot her in the foot? That's weird.
I don't think he was meant to shoot her though. I think he was meant to shoot someone else.
And the thing is, if Drake could get someone to just kill him,
Everyone.
I wouldn't put it past them.
The truth always gets told. Did your mother not teach you that? I would never fuck with that shit because all it takes is one person to be a snitch. And then you're in the cells.
He's facing up to 22 years and 8 months in prison.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Guarantee that's not going to be he won't be in there for not long at all.
Well, I've heard that apparently when you're sentenced, say 50 years, you actually don't do that. You do 25. It's always actually half.
Well, it depends on how good your behaviour is.
Yeah, but majority of the time you always get out after half.
Oh, wow.
I know.
You make me want to commit a crime.
Shut up. Okay, next one. This one isn't really, well, it is a conspiracy for some people, but it's more just like, oh, that makes sense. Because obviously, sadly, skinny is back. Shot time! Yeah, if you guys love a bit of pop culture like me, you would know that skinny is back in. From looking at the Kardashians to any celebrity, really, they are all immensely thin. Kind of like back in the 2000s where like there was really slim models. You know, you wouldn't see like any curvilicious girls on the runway.
Thick mamas out there.
No thick mamas in sight. But I'm worried, and people are worried that that is now changing again.
But not in the healthy way either.
No, not in a healthy way.
Cheers to thick mamas and BBLs and curves.
Ugh. Guys, I'm not meant to be getting drunk. I'm looking after my sister after this.
It's only 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
I know. She's just going to come over and be like, what the hell?
Yeah, I've got whiskey. It's like, what? 1 o'clock? It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
That's my joke.
Oh, yeah, you did make that up. My bad.
Oh my God, I got my pink gin here.
Oh my God, you're a crazy girl.
Oh my God, I got to drink it.
So tell me your conspiracy. So I'm guessing it's something that is a way of making the celebrity skinnier.
People have found out that some celebrities have admitted to using Ozempic, which is a prescribed medicine that you can get over the counter. However, it is $1,300 a month to have, so it's only really obtainable for celebrities or people that actually need this medicine.
Yeah, but isn't that medicine
to survive.
for diabetes?
Yeah, it's for people with type 2 diabetes and other illnesses, but mostly type 2 diabetes. So what's bad about it is they've taken this it's now low in stock, so the people who actually need it can't get it, and people have believed that Kim Kardashian is on it, like all the Kar-Jenners models. Rebel Wilson is apparently on it. Elon Musk has admitted to being on it.
Yeah.
Because apparently the medicine, it kind of like replaces a hormone in your body that
allows you to be more full.
Yeah, it makes you feel full, so then you don't crave like sugar or anything like that.
Well, that's the whole point of diabetes. It's your sugar levels, isn't it? So
yeah,
it pumps enough insulin in your body to think you've had more sugar than you have.
It stores sugar in a different area in your body, so then, I don't know, it causes weight loss, but apparently it has a side effect of like vomiting and heartburn, but it's not putting them off.
I mean, I feel like if you're a celebrity and you had 1,300 pounds lying around and it means you can get super skinny and, you know, be whatever, I would sacrifice a bit of throwing up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's not for a side effect. That's not the worst medical side effect.
It wouldn't feel morally right if I was taking it away from someone that actually needed it.
Oh no, I would never.
If there was like a huge stock and that was never an issue, I'd be fucking
like paracetamol vibe.
Yeah.
If paracetamol can make me skinny, I'm chugging that shit down. I'm ODing on that stuff. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know if it's healthy to take or not.
What, paracetamol?
No. This Ozempic. Like, do you think it's all right to take?
Only one way to find out. No, I feel like personally,
because the results are bloody crazy.
Yeah, but it's a conspiracy is about it might not be real.
It is. Elon Musk has admitted to it.
No, but he does that to get. Do you realise who owns Twitter?
Elon Musk.
Right. So if he like tweets some outrageous shit, did you look at it? Did you see that online?
I'm not really a Twitter user.
But did you see that tweet?
Yes, I did. On TikTok.
Yeah, exactly. So it just promotes him for free.
Mate.
Free advertising.
Excuse me, nearly vomited there.
Ozempic? But no, I feel like, yeah, I mean, I'm glad Granny's not around because otherwise she would have been short because Kardashian stole her type 2 diabetes medication. Do you know what I mean?
You think your granny was on Ozempic?
Well, she was on Summit. She had to fucking do insulin shots. But bless
her.
her soul,
my grandma.
She was from France, right?
Yeah.
My grandma. Well, she wasn't from, but she lived in France, and she used to like take her own insulin blood. But because she has a French machine, it has all different like configurations and like measurements. And for years, she's been taking the wrong dosage of insulin because it was all wrong.
Oh no.
Yeah, man, pretty peak, innit?
What, like too much?
Too low.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Wait, is that type 1 or type 2? Because my grandma has type 2, I think. That's the
I
one
think she
where
has
you
type
don't.
2.
Yeah, there's one where you have to like inject yourself every day. That's type 1, I believe.
Oh, then
Is
maybe
that what she had?
maybe she was type 1 and 2. I don't fucking know how it works. But right, go on to. Have you got another one? We'll do one more.
Okay, I've got one more.
Okay.
Beyonce is a siren, and do you know what? I believe. Well, I believe it, but I don't want to believe it because I am going to see her in May in London. But basically, she did a performance in Dubai, and people think that this was like some proper satanic ritual because in Dubai they actually have a lounge. It's called the Illuminati Club Lounge, and it's got the fucking triangles, the eyes, and all. Apparently, she was there, and when she was on the stage in the Dubai thing. Apparently people were saying that the way she was singing sounded like a siren, and it also sounded like a ritual. And if you look at the dances and stuff, they had some crazy like devilish looking things going on, and she wasn't actually dancing on that stage at that time, and people think it was because previously when she's danced before, if you look at photos, her eyes literally look like a demon. Like there's a photo where she looks like a reincarnation of a devil, and people were like, oh, she didn't risk it this time, she didn't want people to see. But
a siren, do you know what sirens do? Do you know what a siren is?
Isn't it like...
What's a siren?
To me, a siren is like a mermaid in the water. You know, where they're like... and they get the fisherman and then they kill the fisherman.
Yeah, okay, exactly like that.
Yeah.
Right. Did Beyonce kill anybody?
Well,
or
people
put anybody
think
in
a
a trance?
sacrifice happened in that show. Behind closed doors, they think they sacrificed someone.
What the fuck? I don't believe that. I don't think she's a siren. I think she's got a good voice, right? And her going...
Yeah, but... Yeah, maybe I don't believe she's a siren, but I definitely think she's part of the Illuminati.
Well, I've heard that she's actually into black magic, and her assistant or a PA at the time is actually trying to take her to court. Because, one, she killed a cat. Two, she's known to do satanic rituals, and she's really into like black witchcraft, like deep dark witchcraft stuff. But I don't think she's a siren. I think she's very either extremely dangerously spiritual, where like to the point where she's spiritual but it's getting a bit scary. Like how can you be that like,
because it can go in a dark way.
But not even if you think spirituality is real. It's more the fact that like you are in this sense and you're in this mind frame like, right, I'm gonna fucking pray to the gods to kill this bitch.
Yeah, it's almost
that's
like
what she was trying to do.
A portal.
Yeah, she's trying to kill her.
Well, have you heard that people believe that she locked Sia in her basement to write songs for her? Because Sia like admitted that she went to Beyonce's house for a really long time, and she ended up writing like 25 songs for Beyonce, only for her to use one. But people believe that she locked her in her basement and told her to pump all those songs out.
Well, it depends. I don't really feel like... I'm not really in the music industry, so I don't really know how that works. But I know people write for people all the time, and they do write loads of songs, but I haven't heard 25.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But then Sia would mention that she's been locked in the basement. But then maybe not, because she would die. Because I feel like...
exactly.
I feel like if there is such thing as an Illuminati, you've got to imagine that the top people is like Beyonce, maybe like Jay-Z, would have been Kanye. Do you know what I mean? Like all like... J. Cole, like all these big rappers, Drake, everybody with like huge Eminem, like huge influences, right? And if anybody disrespects them, the money makers, you know, the OGs, they're gonna fucking die.
Why am I scared to talk about it? Like it actually scares me.
If we don't,
guys, this is just a conspiracy theory. I don't believe any of this.
If we don't come back for another episode, you know why? It was them.
Also,
what? Why have you set 2?
I didn't.
You put it on snooze, didn't you?
Maybe I'd put it on snooze. Yeah, does that cause for another shot?
Yeah.
No, also, to add to the XXX Tentacion, he put on his story, if I die, it was Drake that killed me.
That was a hacker. I read that up.
How, really?
X said that was a hacker. So.
And no disrespect to XXX Tentacion.
Why is that any disrespect?
Because we don't want to be disrespectful on his death.
I'm not. I'm trying to get to the bottom of the truth, man. I loved X.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Kicking my dick in my pants. Hey. Don't want no more. Hey.
Anyway.
To tell you what, once, yeah, I was in like year 5, year 6, and I found out that the opera singer Pavarotti died, and I cried for 2 weeks. I didn't know who this geezer was. I cried for 2 weeks. I couldn't sleep at night, and my dad ended up buying me the Pavarotti CD from Asda, and we listened to it on the way to and back from school. I didn't know who this geezer was. It just at assembly. One day at assembly, they were like, just want to say Pavarotti's died. I went, no! No! I was like crying. I had to get sent home from school. I was crying too much. Yeah.
And why did they mention it though? Why was it like?
Well, I don't think they think a 5-year-old's going to cry about Pavarotti, the opera singer.
Yeah, but why? Why did they even need to mention that to young children?
So I think Pavarotti was like an icon, wasn't he?
Oh, clearly to you.
Yeah. Figaro!
If I have a kid like you, it's going up for adoption. I can't deal with that. Your poor parents.
I was a character.
Puppeteering, fucking crying over Pavarotti. How old did they calm you down?
How did they calm me down? They bought me the CD and said, I used to.
When you're just in the car, like,
just crying there on the way to school, just like, I don't want to live anymore. If you ain't in this world, I don't want to be in this world either. Do you know what I mean? I was really depressed as a kid, but cheers to Pavarotti.
Cheers.
May he rest in peace. So, lockdown was a very strange one for conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
But we'll get into that later. I think what we should do is get into the weirdest things you guys have done in COVID time and lockdown. So
lockdown was such a weird time. Like, I hate kind of bringing up COVID in itself. Like, I hate talking about, you know, like when people go, oh, well, the COVID lockdown, you know. But that's not how I want to talk about it. I just want to talk about as lockdown as a whole.
Yeah.
Because that really did bring out the really weird side in people. And we've got some of your confessions here. So,
yeah.
Overdosed on nutmeg, thinking it would feel like LSD. Instead, I passed out for 24 hours.
Oh my God, that is so crazy.
That's weird.
You do the shit. Well, you tell me the shittest ones every time. Guys, I've got the sickest lockdown story. I overdosed on nutmeg.
That's funny.
I want the weirdest ones, brother.
So what? Imagine. That is fucking weird. Also, who has nutmeg in the house?
Everyone has nutmeg. I have nutmeg. We've got nutmeg in the house.
And why would it make you feel like you're on LSD, bruv?
Brother, we've got nutmeg in the house.
Let's try it.
All right.
Convinced our friend to dress up as a builder and go live on Instagram with an accent.
Oh, Isabella, I'm sorry, Isabella. You need to sort
I
yourself
said,
out.
what's your weirdest thing you did in lockdown?
And
that's fucking funny.
How many responses did you get?
That's fucking funny.
Hundreds, yeah? Hundreds. And you pick, I dressed up as a builder and went on live.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. You can't tell me that's not weird,
That's not
James.
that weird, bruv.
If I said to you, James, please can you dress up as a builder and go on live with an accent?
But
That's my type of humour.
Yeah, but I would
That's
do
hilarious.
that. Lockdown or not in lockdown. Do you know what? Like, I want lockdown stories. Like, when I was in lockdown, I was so bored I masturbated 15 times and see if I could break my world record of fapping. I didn't do that. I clearly didn't do that. I didn't do that. I'm just saying, I want stories like that.
Someone said Ice Cube in the Punani.
That again, I would do that. If I had a punani, I'd do that tomorrow.
Well, we did that in lockdown.
Yeah.
And that was a popular time for ice on the Punan.
Yeah, but we've spoken about this already. But yeah, I did put an ice cube in your punani. I want to read one out.
We have this go.
This is awful, right? Faked the 5K for NHS. I got on my gym clothes, walked to the local park and took a selfie.
I feel like, why didn't I do that?
I did the 5K for NHS.
Did
challenge.
you?
Yeah, so I ran 5K and then I nominated 5 people.
Okay. Oh, that's how it worked. But
Yeah.
but how was this actually helping the NHS?
Normally you would donate, plus it would spread awareness.
About what?
How NHS in COVID times, how they didn't get paid enough and it was just, they were getting
Oh, so it's kind of like a clap thing. Wasn't it every Thursday going clap
I never
outside
clapped, to be fair.
So you ran the fucking 5K but you didn't clap?
Or donate money, mate. I actually
No, you fucking didn't. You donated money.
I donated a $5.
What, 5 for 5K?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And NHS, you can thank me later. But no, I mean, Like people, if you donate 5 people and all those 5 people, that's 25 quid.
No,
a time.
yeah, that's a lot. I didn't know money was involved. I thought people were just running.
You don't have to.
Love you, NHS.
You don't have to, but I'm just saying people did, so it did actually.
Yeah, you'd never see me running, mate. I'll give you the money though, but
no, you wouldn't.
I guess I would. But do you remember the clap? That was really funny. Looking back at it.
I've never had the clap.
No, we used to get pans. Oh no, it's actually cringe.
I know. I can imagine your mum being like really into it.
Yeah, you know the top in my mum's room in the big window. Yeah. We had like pots and pans, and we'll be like the clap, and we'd all run up, and then we'll be like ding 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 ding. And we'll be like woo.
That is sorry, but like I lived in a village in the middle of nowhere. Nobody was clapping for shit, mate.
No, and then my neighbours would stand outside on the road going.
I think I was our family. My mum used to do it, and Rachel, my sister, used to like clap. But we're in a village where everybody pretty much has private doctors and private healthcare, and we didn't. So we were like, yeah, which is silence. Because everyone's like, I don't give a fuck about the NHS. I'll go private.
Aww.
Yeah.
So you're just clapping into thin air.
What do you mean? So if everybody clapped together, what air is going to be?
No, but like
everyone's like
into silence.
And the ground starts to shake. And the chest just gets bigger and bigger.
I think I cried one time on it. I was like, this is so wholesome. Because I was like in a field and I was looking down at like all the houses and I saw everyone clapping and it was so loud. And I was just like, beautiful.
You're walking like, yes, I'm here. Hello. A girl said this, by the way. Let my pubes grow and try to plait them. Sadly, it failed.
See, I'm nearly at that stage, right? Because I didn't do that in lockdown, but I'm doing that at the moment. Not plaiting them, but growing them out because I want to get a wax and I'm really scared. It's on Monday and I've just started my period, so I don't actually know if I can still get it. I've looked it up online. Apparently, you can still get a wax on your period, but I'm a bit nervous.
Oh, yeah.
Because you have to get your whole fanny out, even though I'm not getting my whole fanny done. I'm just getting the bikini line.
Yeah,
you can't get your fanny out. They said just wear a tampon, but she'll see the strings.
So you're telling me you have grew out your pubes all this time?
Yeah.
Didn't calculate when your menstrual?
No, I didn't, James.
And then your flow, and now the person's going to have to wax your punani covered in blood.
Yep.
And you probably won't go now. You're just going to shave it with a razor, isn't it?
No, I'm going to go.
You're going to go?
Yeah. I'll be like, please just let me wear a thong. I only want my bikini line done.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you could do that.
Maybe. We'll see. But it's really long too because I don't even know if it's too long for a wax. I feel like I need to give it a trim beforehand. A bit of scissors.
Yeah, maybe scissors. Maybe just... You get like... Why can't you just get your own hair removal cream?
Because that shit doesn't work and it gave me a rash. Don't you remember first time I met you? One of the first times where we shared a hotel and I was like to you, just letting you know I've got a rash on my house. Do you remember that?
No, I came over to your house, to your actual house.
Oh yeah, I had hair removal.
And it was like a cold burn in your ass.
Yeah, it really hurt.
Sent nudes on a schedule to some boy I've never ever met. Met him through a friend, L. Sent nudes on a schedule.
On a schedule?
Fuck! Monday 6 p.m, I'm late. Sent over. Do you know what I mean? Like, imagine being the other end of that, being like, 6 p.m. and it's a Monday and I haven't got the nude. What's happened to her?
Did you send nudes?
I didn't.
You had to think about that. You didn't you, you dirty dog?
No, I didn't.
Who did you send nudes to? Because it wasn't me. James?
I don't want to talk
You're
about
laughing!
I don't want to talk about this.
Who did you send nudes to? Who did you... Who?
I don't want to talk about it.
Do I know this girl?
Yeah.
Was it a girlfriend?
It was an ex. Yes. At the very, very start.
Okay, I'll let that slide. I didn't know if you had like a little...
No, I didn't.
Little Tinder thing.
I didn't have a little side piece, but it was to my ex at the very start of lockdown because, I was...
Well, you were quite a horny bastard in lockdown, and I found this out by snooping on your phone.
What?
Women Crush Wednesday.
Oh, right.
Woohoo! Oh my god! You're hiding things from me. I can see it on your face.
I'm not hiding things.
You are.
No, but yes, I did do what we call Women Crush Wednesdays on a Thursday. And that was basically me and the boys. We were on Xbox through lockdown because obviously everybody's off work or on Xbox. And we chatted. Was like, oh, God, man. Like, who would be your Women Crush Wednesday? And I said to Salt, bro, it's a Thursday. He goes, yeah, and? I was like, well, it's not Women's Crush Thursday, it's Women Crush Wednesday. He goes, okay, right, let's make a group chat. All the boys, it's like 6 of us, made an Instagram group chat called Women Crush Wednesday on a Thursday, where you send in, on Wednesday, your fittest girl of the week, and then we all don't message on the group chat about it. We go onto the Xbox next day on a Thursday, and we sit in a party, and we discuss who's the fittest girl.
That's fucking sad. That is the most virgin thing I've ever heard in my life. And it's funny because you and your friends are
Shall I tell you
virgin energy.
Shall I tell you some of the girls we put in?
Well, I found out who was in there.
Who?
I'm not saying, but it was a TikToker.
Who? You can say it.
No, I'm not saying it. I'm not.
I'll say it.
No, you're not. No, you're not. But yeah, basically, we were looking at James's phone like quite a while ago, and then Women Crush Wednesday came up, and I was like, James, what is that? So I took his phone and I scrolled, and I saw some faces that I recognised, and I was like, rah.
So
this hits because I look nothing like these girls.
Yeah.
How lovely.
So there is 1, 2. Oh, I'm the admin.
So you made this?
I didn't think I did.
That's sad.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 people in this group chat, right? And we would all rate the girls. So once I put Georgia Steele in from Love Island.
Oh, I didn't think you would like that.
Yeah, because she's laying, isn't it? So like, I basically put her in, and I won that week, I think, because everybody put the hearts, like they reacted to this.
Do you think Georgia Steele's fit? I would never.
So fit.
What, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm in the doghouse.
For real?
I think she's really attractive.
She's not a very nice person.
Don't care about that.
Oh, so you like small petite girls?
No, I don't. I don't.
You called me thick mama the other day. Do you see how that makes me feel really nice?
Fuck's sake. This is me 3 years ago.
I don't care.
I think Georgia Steele is attractive. Yes, I do. I think she is attractive. I don't know if she was a bad or nice person. I don't know watch Love Island. I just saw her on my Instagram and went, oh, that's the fittest guy I think of this week.
Okay.
And basically, it's not who you think the fittest girl is
And
ever.
you
It's
won.
of the week. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
What do you get when you win? Just a pat on the back?
Yeah, just like, oh, cool, you picked the fittest girl. You're the best type.
Okay.
And it's quite funny to see people's types develop.
Okay, what did your friends put in? Give me an example.
I don't have any data here. I've got no Wi-Fi comes to this part of the house. But I can remember someone put Lily James from, the girl from Emily in Paris. Whatever her name is.
Lily James.
I think that's her name, isn't it? Lily someone? The actor, the Emily in Paris.
Lily Collins.
Yeah, Lily Collins, that's the one. Right.
Yeah.
So that was one of them. That did pretty well. Someone put, a lot of them were just like Latinas from Seoul. Seoul put bare Latinas in there. Max put a lot of small girls with blonde hair in there. Mm-hmm. Owen put a variety. I put a variety. I put a few ginger girls in, a brunette,
ginger,
a few blonde. I do love a bit of ginger.
You made me go ginger last year.
I didn't make you go ginger. You were like,
Looking
should I go
back,
ginger? I was like, yeah.
Yeah, looking back, I hate how I look. That was the ugliest I've ever felt.
I think it was quite sexy, to be fair. I think ginger is sexy. But you went the wrong ginger anyway. You went too bright. You should have gone more Albany.
I did.
Mm-mm.
I did, and then I went bright. Mm-mm. Yes, I did. Oh, so you're saying you didn't like my hair?
You went more
now,
red.
thanks.
You went more red, didn't you?
No, I had Albany.
Okay, well, I liked it. I thought it was sexy as fuck. It's my favourite. Don't. Whoa. Me talking about Women's Crush Wednesday is turning into a very hostile environment.
Yeah, it should be.
But anyway, I don't know if that's a bad thing, but that's what I used to do in lockdown. And yeah, but you weren't any better yourself, spiritual girl.
Yeah, but before I got all spiritual, all I would do is just walk around the park in circles drinking Strongbow Rosé. Quite a low point in my life. Actually, no, I would get my Strongbow... No, I can't do another shot. I can't do another shot!
Everybody!
James, I'm
you don't
looking
even
after
drink,
my 12-year-old sister.
If you are watching on Spotify or on YouTube, look how much liquid
Because
left
look
is in
how
there.
large that shot glass is. I'm sorry, Chief. I'm not downing. That's 2 shots in that cup.
All right, go on then. Drink
So
it.
I'm already drunk.
Drink it.
I'm meant to be going watch Puss in Boots later. I'm going to be in the...
So
Fucking child services is going to be called.
this is the rules of the podcast. You act so surprised every time. Like, oh my God, a second shot. I can't do it.
No, we've already done 2 and I'm wasted.
The reason why we've done 2 is because of your fuck up of hitting the snooze button.
Cheers to being a crystal girly.
Cheers. You spat that out.
It came out.
You spat them out. You spat all three of them out.
I drink my pink gin, alright?
I've noticed you spat all three of them out. I don't have to be smart.
I didn't just spit all three of them out, I swear to God. Anywho. Right, so I believe that lockdown was a time where it was the most, it was, see, I can't even speak, I'm so drunk. Lockdown was a very popular time for people getting into spirituality, manifestation, all of that jazz. For me personally, my whole For You page was, it's a full moon on the 21st of January. This is the perfect time to manifest your dreams, let everything come true. So many YouTube videos about how to achieve your goals, how to achieve your dreams, how to tap into your third eye chakra, all of that jazz. And I got into this, right, and then I met James, and I then convinced James to get on it too.
Yeah.
And such as we would be on, when we first started to get to know each other, obviously we were on FaceTime. It really got to a point where I don't know, you must have liked me because you really agreed to get crystals and put them on your forehead, your chest, all down your body, laying down on FaceTime. I'd be like, James, you gotta breathe in. You gotta breathe out.
And then it would be like, I said to Isabella, shit, man, I can feel it in my skull. I can feel a vibration in my skull. And I'm just lying there. I'm like, I can really feel the energy in my heart. I remember doing that all the time.
I remember explaining what each crystal does, and you're like, yeah, and then we'd have energy music on in the background, or we'd have manifestation sounds on.
I used to sit in the bar and put on a 25-minute manifestation talk through. I used to lie in the bath and I'm like, and breathe in, and breathe out.
And now think about what you want to retrieve, and then pretend you already have it. Feel that happiness, feel that gratitude, and I'll be like, yeah. Do you know what though? It fucking works.
Well, we got the house we wanted and we got the money we wanted.
It works, and that's what scares me, because every good thing has a bad side, I reckon.
Well,
I truly believe if you believe in heaven, you believe in hell. That's how the way I see it.
You can't give and not expect to, you can't take and not expect to give something back.
I truly believe that there are circumstances. What's the word? Circumstances? Sacrifices being made when you tap into that.
Oh yeah, you can't, like I just said, you can't expect to take and not give back. There's always one.
Yeah,
there's always I
feel like there has to be a balance in between good and bad in your life.
Maybe if you make a manifestation deal, someone just drops dead on the other side of the world. Do you know what I mean? Kind of that kind of thing.
Well, when I was into manifestation, fucking loads of fucking Donnies started dying around me, and I'm not saying me doing manifestation is the reason my dad died. But that's not what I'm saying. Fuck no. But
what did you manifest for that to even be in your head?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying I manifested that. I'm saying me manifesting such a good life for myself. Does that mean then there has to be a sacrifice in other areas in your life? Okay, you're going to have this.
Oh, 100%.
This is going to happen.
100%.
It's really scary because I also, in that moment of time, I went through stuff with friendships too, which was honestly the worst time. That time of my life was the worst time ever. I got everything that I was manifesting, such as moving out with you. I manifested that I wanted to make TikTok a career. That happened. And then I think, is it because I manifested it, or is it because that was already going to happen for me anyway?
Manifested it.
Manifested it. But I told you I'm tipsy.
No, that's without being tipsy. That's how you speak.
I don't.
Chief.
Okay, yes, I have speech impediment. I believe.
It's not
okay?
a speech impediment. You just don't know. You never read a book.
I have a stutter.
I
do.
Book.
No, fuck that. Fuck you. I read Colleen Hoover right now, and back in the day when I was a kid, I used to read so many books.
Oh, fucking what? James and the Giant Peach.
No, Dive Room Kid.
Wow, that explains everything.
No, but I also
intellectual my ass.
No. My mum and dad used to read me books all the time, genuinely.
Read you books.
Yeah, so I'd listen to them. I'd be like,
but you need to know how to speak.
Okay, this isn't a time for you to.
I actually got a gold medal in my library in summertime because I read 8 Roald Dahl books.
I don't give a fuck. Wow. Do Do you want to clap? Little NHS clap for you there, mate. This is about.
Don't bring the NHS into this shit, man.
So yeah, that area of life, it was nice though. It's weird though, because when you're in it, you feel. Do you know what? I don't want to bash it, because I am a spiritual person, I believe, and I feel like at the moment I'm not very in touch with my spiritualness, whatever the word you may say, and it did bring me a lot of comfort. And I used to have these angel cards that I definitely want to get back into again, where you breathe in, you breathe out, you be like, guardian angels, I'm calling on you to like give me the advice I need, and then you flip through the cards, and whatever card flips out, you read them. Tells you like something positive. I agree with stuff like that. It's just the whole manifesting your dreams, and there's like this book, and it's called like the
Secret Life, isn't it? The Secret.
The Secret. It's called The Secret, and it's a book that explains everything you have to do to achieve your goals, and the more you read in this book, the harder that the tasks become, and they're like proper structured. It's like bloody homework. Like, you've got to write this many sentences out like a fucking spell. You've got to go do this task, got to do that. And so many influencers and TikTokers read this book, which is scary in a sense of like, whoever reads this, they become like a thing, I guess. They've achieved what they wanted to do. So, but then that being said, I don't know, it's just such a weird feeling. It doesn't feel natural.
The thing is with me, I feel like I have been spiritual in the past, especially when I met you, never beforehand. And I say to people, you know, people believe in spirituality or not, if they believe in those fucking crystals or the tarot cards, even if it's not real, if I feel like it's working for me. So even if it's placebo, I don't care. I'd rather spend £6 on a fucking crystal rock that means nothing, but it makes me feel like I'm achieving my goals, because I think it's really important for you to be like, well, I feel proud of myself, or I can't believe it's working. It gives you motivation, right? Because when I was worrying about, it also diverts stress. So when I was trying to get that, when we were trying to get the house, that first house we moved into, I don't feel like we had enough money to really do it. It was kind of like a big like risk. We started praying, we started fucking putting crystals on our fucking skull and all that shit. We're like, oh, please, please, please. And then it happened. But that process, it was like, right, I've done everything I could. I'm now trying to reach out to the universe. Whatever happens, happens. And it's a good way of dealing with stress. Whether it's real or not, I don't care. But we've got the house and that's that.
I feel like it really helped.
Yeah.
I definitely love that, and I agree with that. And it also is like a comfort, because it feels like there's something bigger out there. And I feel like recently I haven't been really in touch with myself or grounded. And me not doing that, like gratitude and just touching my crystals now and then, I feel like I've definitely been dealing with really bad luck at the moment, and I feel like when I was doing that spiritual stuff, it definitely helped whatever I was going through. And it also, I feel like the less stuff happened, but it's the whole manifestation thing is what I'm talking about, that loads of good stuff happen, but then loads of bad stuff happens, and I think that's what puts me off that.
But I also think it's like, when you only think positive thoughts, you see positive. When you only see, like today, I had a really bad morning and I was just in a really shitty mood, and like everything was pissing me off. Nothing would make me happy. But when you're in a really happy mood, you see everything in a happier way. But like, if you're manifesting something, you're always subconsciously thinking about like obtaining stuff. So you'll be seeing opportunities a lot more, and you'll be seeing things that you maybe didn't think was an opportunity, as a way of being like, you know, we got given like 200 quid, like let's say for an argument's sake, normally be like, okay, I just got a job, but you'd be like, oh, that £200 for my journey, for my goal, because I manifested that last night. Do you know what I mean? And it's just, I think it's basically just a coping mechanism for humans.
Yeah.
Whether you think it's true or not, and I think it's not about the rocks working. I think it's more about your mental shift.
Yeah, I do believe it's good to be like in that state of mind when you're grateful for the little things. I feel like that's really important in life, because it made me so much happier and grateful for life. Like at the moment, when I see bad things, like I really feel it. But back in the day, I'd be like, okay, that's not going to help me, and it's just going to put me in a negative energy.
Exactly.
So I'm not going to give into that.
100%.
I feel like that's important, not to give into the negativity. But I feel like when you're manifesting, there's a lot of talk on it where people say, once you get into that manifesting mind where you can manifest anything you want in life, when you have negative thoughts that come in, or you're dealing with something negative, anything you think is going to then manifest in your life. And that's where it gets scary, because say if you suffer with anxiety or depression and you start thinking, oh, my life is shit, oh, this is going to happen, because you've tapped into that manifestation energy in your head, you are then going, anything you think of is going to come true. And that's what scares me, because you cannot control your brain to that extent.
Yeah.
And some people say like, no, like spirit knows what thoughts you want and what thoughts you don't, what thoughts you're controlling, what thoughts you want. But then there's other people that say, no, whatever you think will become your reality. And that's what puts me off it, because I'm like, okay, well, at the moment I really deal with really bad intrusive thoughts, so I'm not even going to tap into that state, because I don't even want to risk the intrusive thoughts coming true.
No, 100%. I agree. I just think it's something you've just got to, I think with spirituality, I think you've got to just take it lightly and take it with a pinch of salt, whether you believe it or not. I don't think you should think about it that way spiritually wise. I think you should think about it if it's going to help you as a human. Yeah. If it's going to help you deal with your stress, if it's going to help you feel connected with yourself, if it's going to help you feel like you're going to achieve your goals, and do it. But if you feel like for me, sometimes I do it, and I'll go to sleep and I'll pray, even though I'm not that like religious. I will pray, be like, oh, please God, X, Y, Z, and it just means that because it's like desperation.
Yeah.
But if I don't try and do something about it, I will just cave over and just scream. And I think it's just a way of how I deal with things, and I think that's fine. I don't think it's embarrassing to be a spiritual girl or a spiritual guy or fucking X, Y, Z. I think it's just important to
know the balance, maybe
just balance and just try things.
Yeah, and not feel like, because also when I was doing that book, it's like if you skip a day, it's not going to come true, or this or that.
Yeah, fuck
like,
that shit, man.
Don't listen to stuff like that. Just be grateful with what you have. Practice. Just counting your blessings. I feel like that's the most important thing.
Yeah, but that's not even spirituality.
No.
Everybody should be grateful for whatever they have. You just need to count your blessings. You need to be like, right, wake up and just say. It's not like a routine thing, but just whenever you can, just think about what you're grateful for. If you're in a bad mood, just be like I did today. I was outside and I was like, I'm fuming. Today's pissed me off, and I was like, right, I'm here though. The podcast, like the setup has annoyed me. It takes a while to set up. Everything was just going wrong. That's me being honest. And I was like, but I've got a podcast. I'm able to do it, and I was like, do you know what? Right, half an hour stress is nothing when I can actually do this as like a job.
And
do you know
that
what I mean?
like frame of mind, it helps so much. Like it really does change your reality.
Yeah.
Because if you just keep getting annoyed, more bad things happen. But if you just start to think, okay, no, I have this going right for me, and you think of like the good things happening, then it just puts you in a better mind, and I think it just sets you up to have a better day. Whereas getting pissed off, it's just it causes more things.
Yeah, exactly, because you're just in a bad, everything will just tick you off. As soon as you're in a bad mood, try and shift it as quick as you can, because it's not just for yourself but people around you. Do you know what I mean?
God, I feel wise.
I do feel very holy right now.
Same. Maybe we should go to the crystal shop. And also something I recommend is getting a tarot card reading, because I do that. There's this crystal shop in the lanes, and it helps really so much. Like if you're ever feeling like really sporadic and chaotic in your life and you don't know which way you're going, I really do believe in tarot card readings, and I think they're quite like beneficial just to help you like realize and think about things in your life, because that's not necessarily anything to do with manifestation. It's just kind of gives you like positive advice, because they're never going to tell you anything bad. Well, they haven't to me anyway. I think they keep that to themselves. They only tell you the good.
Yeah, they just look at you go,
yeah.
I wouldn't recommend doing this.
Yeah.
But I think that we'll call that episode quits. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give it a 5-star rating. It helps us so much. You have no idea. And for the people that have done it, thank you so much. If you're listening on YouTube, give it a like, give it a comment, all that jazz.
And Apple Podcasts.
If you're on Apple Podcasts, give it a follow. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know how Apple Podcasts works. So just do whatever you can. But like
follow it on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, whatever the hell.
Whatever you're
subscribe, bitches. Please subscribe if you're watching this.
70% of you that watched aren't subscribed at all.
That's rude.
That is rude, but also fair fucks. Just subscribe if you want to. We are here every week, Thursday, 6 p.m.
Be there or be square.
Come on. Bye. Why did I kiss? That was weird.